presenter is AmaraArshad, and she will refresh our memories on practical steps to run spin-less nonadiabatic couplings. Amara, would you like to share your screen?
Yes, sure. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so I will talk about the setting up of input parameters for the non-adiabatic coupling without spin, with spin, and with spin orbitals. So first, after the molecular dynamic simulation, we move towards the coupling directory, which contain all the generated files from the MD calculation. And here, when we run this Perl script, and we will get the snapshot of the snapshot of these files during the MD simulation, and we will get as explained by the previous speakers. Then we need to calculate these files, energy pop input overlap file that we get from the geometry optimization and by running the Perl script. And for the in-car file, we need the in-car coupling file that gives us the information about the for the non-adiabatic coupling without spin. So this is the file format for these are the file format for the that we extract from the intermediate geometries, and this is just the example of one file format. It is like the postcard file, and when we have to use it as the input for the postcard, then we need to delete this line, these atom lines. So this is the file that extracts the atomic configuration at each time steps from the outcar file. And these are all the input parameters that we need to run the non-adiabatic coupling, input overlap file, in-car, K-points, port car, and these intermediate empty trajectories. And beside this, we need these executables into our directory, and then the B script file that is explained by the London in the previous talk. So this is the format of the B script file without the without spin, and here these are just the information that are explained by the previous speaker. That we this is the time step here. We need to mention the time steps for our for the MD trajectories that we use, and we need to specify the postcard file, the name of the file, and here these are the executables that we need to provide in our directory. And when we run this script, it will gives us the output files in the format of the coupling files. There are the in the output files, and these coupling files gives us the information about the transition probability from the one orbitals to the other, and that is in the form of the numerical matrix. So when we run the non-adiabatic coupling with the spin, everything will remain the same. We just need to provide the B script that gives the information about the up and down. And this is the example of the N script, B script. The other parameter will remain the same. So for the non-adiabatic coupling with spin orbitals, the non-adiabatic coupling spin orbitals calculation are built on the molecular dynamic with spin orbit calculation. This kind of calculation is very expensive. Therefore, the spin polarized molecular dynamic is used. We need the output files from the spin polarized MD calculation. We need these files input overlap and the snapshot in intermediate geometries file and the in-car coupling file. So this is the bash script for the spin orbitals, and here we need this executable into our directory to run this non-adiabatic coupling with a spin orbital, and the other format will remain the same. And when we run this script, so we will get the output coupling files in our output directory. So that's all from my side.
Okay, please join me in thanking Amara. So, many thanks for this nice summary. So, any questions from in person, from online, or from the chat line?
So, you mentioned we have to do this spin polarized calculation first. Are you saying we have to do the spin this last slide calculation before previous slide calculation?
For the spin orbital?
Yeah, so like you have to run this whole coupling calculation for the spin polarized before you run the coupling for the spin not polarized, or
Yes, I am not sure, but I think that we need the output from first the spin polarized calculations after the MD.
Oh, okay, those. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Are there more questions? Maybe let's look from the chat file. Well, those are biased questions.
I'm not sure about the YH in the script.
From the first time, where can I get this scripts? Are they stored in a specific directory?
Yes, I get it from the bin file.
Is everyone agrees, or there is something more specific?
I can tell you that the spin orbit is more specific.
Okay, David tells that codes for spin orbit have more detailed directory. Okay, and maybe
Some of them, not all.
for some of them. So maybe you can tell them the talk later. And yeah, what does YH is in the name of the script?
Why I'm not sure about this. It is for the
I think Sarah wants to answer.
Yeah, it's Ms. Yulan Han. The script is provided by Dr. Han. I think maybe some modification for that.
Okay, very good. Are there more questions to Amara? One, questions two, questions three. Thank you, Amara. One screen.